Hey guys, Cha-Chan here, and today's video I'm drawing Vampirina from, well, Vampirina! Wow! Same title as the character name. I don't know. But anyway, first of all, I want to tell you all about a really strange dream I had the other day, because it's been on my mind. It's there. So, in this dream, I had bought this dress from AliExpress. It rhymes, haha. But anyway, I bought this really cheap, but also very ornate, Tudor style dress from AliExpress. It felt incredibly cheap and it was falling apart at the seams, but I decided, you know what, let's wear it out to go shopping. So me and my mum went shopping in the town and we went into this antique shop and there were people staring at me in my very cheap but also very ornate Tudor style dress from AliExpress. And then we just started talking to the shop owner and his daughter, who was like, you know, this is like an old man shop owner, and then his like middle-aged daughter or something, I don't know. And we just kind of talked to them for a bit about like sharpening glass on a table. It doesn't make any sense. And then I woke up and I was like, that sure was a dream. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed. That took 20 minutes? Jesus Christ. So yes, that base coat took 20 minutes. 20 minutes! It shouldn't have taken that long, but it did. I spent about 3 hours on this painting, which is actually a mixed media thingy thing. I used watercolours for my base colours, and then I used, coloured pencils for the rest of it. I actually used 2 different brands of coloured pencils in this drawing, and the reason for that is I decided to give an art supply I absolutely hate another chance to see if I do like it before I decide to sell it. And you know, I still hate them. The Derwent Academy pencils, I cannot stand using them. I can't stand them. So I used them and I went, hate this, so I switched over to my Prismacolors after colouring the pumpkins, and even then I still did more work on the pumpkins with my Prismacolors, which are just generally better in every way, aside from the fact that they break every 2 seconds. Like, you sharpen them, then they break, and you sharpen them again, and they break again. Sometimes I will super glue the broken lead back into the pencil just because each pencil is like 3 or 4 pounds, you know? So why waste it? I hear some people put them in the microwave for a minute. Well, not a minute, like 10-20 seconds or something. Don't do that unless you do your research. In fact, maybe I'll try it. Don't just take my word for it. Go and do your own research. It smells like burning. Wonderful. That's probably not good for the hairdryer. You know, your Prismacolor pencils might also smell like burning if you microwave them, so don't microwave them. I'll go microwave one of my own to see if it works, and then I'll get back to you after I've done that, maybe. I mean, it won't be in this video, I don't use them enough. So I did a lot of layering with my colours today. Today, it was yesterday I did this painting, but you know. My camera went flat twice in the span of filming this, 3 times if you include the footage of the finished painting. So I definitely need to invest in another camera battery, but it's £50. Do I really want to spend 50 entire pounds on a battery? I mean, I should, but I don't want to, so guess I'll live with my very terrible battery life. This is a good camera too, it's the Canon G7X Mark II, it's a, you know, pretty decent camera. But the battery life sucks. I'd use a worse word, but I don't know how many kids are watching. Preferably none, because I'm not a kids channel. So, copper, go away, thanks. I just want to keep working on this, but it's 7 o'clock, and my work day is like 10 till 5. So like, I don't have to keep working on it. I could just leave it and it should. But I want to finish it. I mean, I have to go out to fabric glue tomorrow, so I guess I should try and finish it. Probably. And so I decided to finish it. Today I did go out to fabric glue, and I got my fabric glue, and yeah, there's not much more to say about that. But I did finish my painting yesterday, so I didn't have to finish it today, and also edit today because it's Tuesday and I upload on Wednesdays. So this painting of drawing, illustration, took an additional like 2 hours, or 1.5, 2 hours after I finished the initial base colours and then said that little vlog style thingy thing. Yeah. Oh, I should probably mention, I am aware that Vampirina should have eyelashes, but I just hate drawing eyelashes on Vampirina. They never turn out right. I'm just not good at eyelashes in this style of drawing. I mean, yes, I should practice, and I can get them right if I, think carefully about what I'm doing. But I just don't like drawing them, so I don't draw them. I always feel a little bit scared using coloured pencils on watercolour paper because it always has that texture about it, where it doesn't quite get into all the little crevices in the paper, but it kind of works with the style today. I did go over with some various different shades of shading colours. I maybe could have done a little bit better on the gloves. I mean, looking at it now, it's a little bit plain. Also, her hands are different sizes. One is bigger than the other. Like, good job, me. Thanks. But overall, I do like this drawing. Also, I will mention that the pumpkin stalks are not exactly 100% realistic. I mean, the stalk should continue down in the spiral, but I wasn't really paying attention when I drew this, and I was trying to rush to get it done, so you'll just have to deal with it, I'm sorry. At first, I thought the eyes looked a little bit off, like just not quite right, but honestly, I don't mind them. They're not the worst I've ever done. They're not the best either. I do kinda like the gradient I end up doing in them, but at first I kinda hated them. Also, when I put the highlights in with the acrylic paint, the Prismacolor kind of bleeds through and her eye highlights end up as this neon pink. I went over it again, but it's still there a little bit, so maybe I should go over again and just neaten that up and make it not pink. But will I? Probably not. Also, I should have maybe taped all the way around and had a border, but I don't have any regular 1-inch masking tape right now. I only have the thick 2-inch one, and yeah, I'm just lazy. I didn't want to chop it up into long strips, so we'll just have to deal with the corners being bright white instead of there being an actual border around it. I do think the background looks a little bit plain. Like, there's not really much happening. I mean, there's stars and ghosts and a spooky tree and some pumpkins. The pumpkins could have had a little bit more variation in size, maybe. And maybe we could have added another couple of spooky trees in the background, maybe. But aside from that, it's cute. It's a cute little scene I've got going on there, I think. For the ghosts, I wanted them to be somewhat translucent, so I did the outline with the white acrylic paint and then did some dry brushing inside them to give them a bit of detail. It's not detail, it's colour? You know what I mean. And then I painted in some stars and the eye highlights, and I think we're almost done because my camera went flat when I was just doing some last little finishing touches. So definitely should invest in another camera battery. Like, really, I should. Well, I think we are done. I'm stalling right now. Are we done yet? nope, still adding details. I did go over the cobweb dress in my white gel pen, as well as adding a couple more little details here and there. But white gel pen isn't really ideal because it activates some of the colours underneath. Anyway, look there, it's done! Yay! So, here's the finished piece. I hope you like it. It took me 3 hours to do, and it's okay. It's not the best work I've ever done, but it's pretty cute. Look, there's my plushies that I think I mentioned earlier. Did I mention them? If not, there's my plushies. Look, there's Jammy from Vampirina at the side there. Wow! Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do not hit the like button, as that's not very nice and it probably hurts a lot, so maybe shake his hand instead. With that being said, hope to see you in the next one, and bye!